Hi, happy people. Welcome to my channel. It's Khadijah, the Brass Twig. If you're new here, I'm so glad to have you visit. And if you're a friend who has been coming back again, welcome. Welcome back. So today I have a, a flip through of actually my first completed junk journal. So I'm kind of excited about that. I've got my second one right behind here. I've been working on a couple. Well, actually, I have probably about 7 started, but I hadn't finished any of them. So anyway, this one that I'm sharing today started out, it was going to be like just a little journal to keep track of like how I designed my studio, because you might have seen that in my thing. My studio is a mess. It still is. I've got one wall done, one side of the room done, which I'm gonna video that shortly. But anyway, it became something else. It went off the rails. It had a mind of its own. So really, it it was kind of a spontaneous thing. I did not plan this at all. Even the cover. I love it. I love the way it's squishy. I used an Amazon bag. It's just folded over, 3 pamphlet hole stitch, and it was kind of just organically unfolded. And really what it became was, I don't know, not a memoir, but kind of an adventure of all the wonderful women that I met and have received either happy mail or purchases from online that I connected with in this community. So I'll be talking about that as I go through it. Like each little piece in here is either something that I practiced to create or received from one of the women that have supported me in the beginning of my channel, which I started in mid-July. That was when I did my first post. So anyway, there's a few women missing, but I left room to add things in here. But I'm super excited about this. So this is kind of just a memory, journey of, the beautiful, generous women that have become part of my life here on YouTube. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with it. Let me do the flip through. So the cover is made out of a folio, like one of those old music folios. I just glued it onto the bag. It's like one of these. I'll show you. So this is a 1926, one of those old music folios. It's so old, you can't really use the pages. But again, I cut out the cover, put it on here, and yeah, I really liked it. And then I layered over it, decoupaged a napkin, just to add some texture and some interest. And then on the back, same thing, I layered the same napkin over a map of my area. I live in Howard County, which is in the Baltimore, DC area. So that's that. And then I added some little, I don't know, navy trim that I had. Yeah, we'll open it up. I didn't put anything on this first page here. I'm thinking I'm going to put some kind of, again, there's room for me to work in this, add to it. It's just, the foundation really. But here, and it's funny because it's purple. Now, coral and orange is definitely my color. Purple never has been, but there's a lot. I mean, this book, this whole thing is mainly purple, which again, it had a mind of its own. So this first page, again, it's left blank. It's just the inside map with the flowers. I'm probably going to put maybe a list, put, just memories of all my friends here. I'm not sure yet, but let's go ahead and go through it. So this, I just did like a little corner tack on this. I tried to do some shorter pages. This is, I backed it with some file folder. This is a little card that I got from one of the packages I got from Angela, the traveling crafter. This little fabric ruffle I got with my first journal that I bought. I added some buttons to it from Carla Frizzell. So I kind of put that on the top. And one of the other ones I got, I didn't have it hanging out the side. I made a mistake, but this one I feel like I did that one correct. Then here I've got this little folder flap here with this flower on it. This actually came from Darcy's Mixed Media Adventures. And then I added some little tags in here. This one's not finished. I can add to it this little heart. You guys probably recognize that. That came from Jen on Etsy. I love her stuff. I just ordered another package of them. And then this is like a little, I think it's a library pocket. but I did my painty paper on top of it. I did this with, what do you call it, with acrylic pens, and it's over medical exam paper, which disappears when you get it wet and put it in there. So that's a place to tuck something. Then again, I just cut out some of my favorite artists, a place to journal. On this page, this paper came from Katie Kenny of Katie's Tribe of Five. She has an online site as well. And then, of course, there's room for journaling there. There's lots of room for journaling there. So I left lots of room for journaling in this. Then this page, this little belly band is actually the title to this front cover. I wanted to have a memory of that. And then right here is the copyright, 1942. Then I have one little card in here that I backed with some copy stain paper. And this actually came from Angela, the traveling crafter, as well. Then here, this one, this music page I got from, it was a music book I got from Carol at the Crinkled Path. And then this is just a little card. I didn't do anything to it. I just covered it over with that. I mean, this is throughout. It's the same napkin, which I did get from Angela. And then these little flowers were beige, but I did get them from Sandra at Blossom and Inspire, and I put my painty papers over them just to make them a little bit more colorful and put them on with a little brad. And then here I added this to the music paper just because it was not that strong and I needed to strengthen it up. So this is kind of just an add-in that I glued in with some quotes that were inspiring to me. Another place to journal. This is just some, I don't know what paper that is. I think it's transfer paper, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember. But I was playing around with it. Kind of made a mess, but left it in there. Add some color. This is a map page. Here I made a little up pocket. And this is, again, some decoupage paper, and there's just a little journaling card inside. Let's see. So again, a lot of this was me practicing out techniques that I had, you know, observed or wanted to try out. Again, this is that same artist that I like, and this is just a picture from a vintage botanical catalog that I backed with file folder. Here, a journaling card that I got, not journaling card, sorry, flash card that I got from Carla. And then this card also came from Carla, and I backed it with some lined paper so I could journal on it. Super cute. She's got the little gem things here. And then this I made with my stripy masterboard, which is on here, my painty papers, and then I put a little snarky mark, and then again I put the butterfly in as a focal point. But I do really like, I like the base of my stripy masterboards in some of the pieces I made, and I made some in my other journal, and I'm really starting to like them more and more and learn what it is that I like about them. And this I got, I think, from Jonna. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it came from Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl. And then this is just some pretty cards, scrapbook paper, card paper. Then this, Carrie, the paper monkey, made this. I love these little dangles that she made. And then this kind of scrappy pocket came from Darcy, Mixed Media Adventures. She works a lot with paint, which I love. And then here I did this little bold pocket, which I think I watched a video. I can't remember who I watched make this, but I made a couple of these. I think it was Angela. And then this is a design card, which originally this was going to be, I need to tape that. It's like not working there. This was going to be a, you know, a design book, and it kind of unfolded and went somewhere else. So there's that. And then I did practice doing some stitching, and my machine was acting up, but I just left it all a little scrappy. And then there's a little tuck spot here. Here I just did some stamping on some graph paper. This is a little word search game. This is an old floor plan of a house that we were designing that we didn't end up building. And then here, this was from 2 different people. There was a card. I didn't really like the picture on it, so I backed it with this. And there's room to stencil on the back. I'm pretty sure this came from Angela as well. This page, I just made a little tuck spot with some coffee dyed paper. Put some little stickers on here. This little pretty little card with room to stencil. And this is a coffee or avocado dyed index card. This came from Sandra at Blossom and Inspire. This pretty paper came from Katie Kenny. Let's see what else we got here. On this next page, this is the middle folio. I added some beads to the rope. This was I made this into little dominoes. This was my father-in-law's dental x-rays. Let's see, in here I have a flower that, oh, this was like to do something here. I have a flower in here that was from Darcy. This card came from Carrie. Let's see, this little note thing, wear something inside out today and tell me how it went. That came from Jonna. I should put it this way. And then I've got some little cards over here that are not finished. I could do something with. This little vintage baby came from Sandy Wilhelmina. And then this I made myself. So those have room to have some work done on them. This is again from that artist I really liked. That is essentially mirroring my image, carrying me with all my cartload of stuff all the time. This is a little journaling card that I made with some vintage florals, and it was over something that I got from Katie that I didn't really like the top of it. So anyway, I'm practicing like reimagining things. This little girl came in a package from Sandra at Blossom and Inspire. This is one of those cards. I mean, you guys have all seen them. They come in strips. There's a whole bunch of them, and I just tied some ribbons on the little square ends and made it into a little journaling card. And I would like to make some paper clips too, which I haven't done that yet. I'm going to play with those next. And then here, this little ruffle, I added some buttons to, but this was sent to me by Carrie, and I should have put it hanging over the edge, and I didn't. I put it on the edge, so take away from that. I learned from that. Then these cards, this is just a little card that I made, a little journaling card. This one came from Darcy. She made this one. And then this one I made, and again, it's with my stripy master board, and then I did some painting on it, and I added a little picture from that artist that I like. Some journaling area here. Another one of those little pockets that I had, you know, it's like a double pocket. A little, I don't know, a little note card. I think I got this from Angela. And then this little post-it came from Jonna. So I kind of probably over color coordinated. These little pots of flowers came from Darcy in the little package I bought from her. And then this is just a page of little envelopes, and they're actually button envelopes. I glued them down and put little journaling. These came from Susan at I Totally Love It. And inside them I have little journaling cards. So I just put little, so you can have like little secret love notes or whatever. I think I filled most of them with stuff right now. These are little ones I made with my painty papers. So yeah, just playing around with that. I think this one I made from a seal, tea on fiber. This is from Ellicott City. Yeah. So again, and there's a little note. There's another painty paper in this one, I think. Yeah. So, and I use these things that I get in my packages. I just covered them over. They're like little cardboard cards, but they fit really nicely in here. Yeah. And then this page, again, this is just one of my vintage florals. This is a collection of planner stickers that I made into a pocket. I think I showed this on a video before. I really like that idea, and I'm going to use that with other planner stickers. This little card, if you catch on fire, stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll, people. This came from Carrie. I just backed it with some lined paper so I could stencil. This Carrie made as well. Super little fabric cluster. This little guy is a piece of vellum that I got from Jamie. She does not have a YouTube channel, but she's at Screen Door on Etsy. But I did buy this from her actually when she was selling on Sandra's site. And I have that video coming up shortly. I've got some really nice stuff from her. But anyway, again, it covers over so I can have some private journaling, and then just adds a little pop of color. This I made. It's one of my handmade cards. I used my stripy masterboard to make the flowers and the leaves, and just cut it out instead of using it as a backing. I made it more into like a little piece of art, and then just painted it, put it on some painty paper, and then the back is file folder. Another journaling space. This I backed. It's a butterfly that came in my birthday card this year from my mother-in-law. Another matte piece. This is just the other side of that paper, which I think is transfer paper. And this is dyed paper that came from Katie Kenny. This was a napkin I got from Jonna. This whole page, let's see, this little side piece I got from Jonna, the Preppy Crafter Girl. Some dyed paper from Katie. And this is some stationery calendar. Lots of journaling space here that I got from Maddie at Madeline D at Designs. A plain page here. I mean, there's room for me to add stuff in here, obviously, but this is pretty full. And then here is another flashcard. And then last, I put like one of those clear envelopes and another journaling card here. And then there's the Baltimore, my area. And this little ribbon came from Angela as well. And that's it. That's my first journal. I need to come up with some kind of a tie for it. I'll probably just, rather than put a hole in it, it's a little bit of a gator mouth because it's just one signature. But I'll probably just put a tie around it. But I'm really happy that I completed my first journal. It's definitely very colorful, very bright and happy. And yeah, I'm really grateful for all the women that have supported me in my beginning journal, my beginning journey and adventure. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little flip through. I probably talked a lot through it, more than I needed to, but yeah, I wanted to share. And in the next couple of weeks, hopefully you'll see my next journal. I'm almost done with that. I just need to make a charm for it. And yeah, so I appreciate you showing up today. If you enjoyed this flip through, please hit the like button, leave a comment. I love to hear your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and just get to know you more as well. And if you're not doing something creative today, I hope you do something that brings you joy. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.